Welcome. You're listening to We'll Never Ghost You, a dating and relationships variety show. Now buckle up and stay classy, because here are your hosts, Macy and Chris.
Oh, thank you for joining us. The same audience as last time. Same exact clapping too.
What
Very
a coincidence.
Good. We're back and we're recording together again.
Yay! It's so much better.
It's like Whiplash. Sometimes we have to record remotely, which is not as fun. And other times we get to record together, which is a lot more fun.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. We'll probably end up on lockdown again because I just read an article that in our state of Pennsylvania, there's a growing number of cases of the virus amongst the 20-something crowd.
Wonderful.
Probably because we have no chill.
I suppose. I try my hardest to have chill.
I'm clinging desperately on to being part of the 20-something crowd.
It still counts. You're fine.
I'm still there. Yay. So we'll see what happens in the future. We don't know if the show will keep happening in person or if we'll get locked down again.
I hate this shit.
Yeah.
I hate this shit.
You know what, everybody? This is our public service
announcement.
Public service announcement. Wear your masks.
Yes.
Okay? If you want the magic that is unique to We'll Never Ghost You recorded in person, then you need to wear your masks.
Seriously.
And also,
smoke weed every day.
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah.
I don't smoke weed.
You know.
But it'll probably help.
Blaze it up, brother.
Because if you can smoke some weed and feel paranoid about getting the coronavirus and that makes you wear a mask, that's good.
It's a very convoluted way to get there, but if you get there, then it's good.
Yeah, just smoke weed.
Yeah.
Well, I have compiled a couple of news stories in the dating world because news is still happening in the dating world. It's mostly digital news, things happening in cyberspace.
Right.
You know, because, well, I guess things are happening outside because people in Pennsylvania are getting they're getting the coronavirus at a high rate. But Jodie Comer, she plays Villanelle on I think it's a show called Killing Eve.
I've heard of the show, but I've never seen it. So
okay, me neither. But that's okay. You don't need to know that for this. But she is, she faces being Twitter canceled for doing what?
Oh no, I'm gonna assume it has to do with the coronavirus.
No.
No.
It has to do with somebody we were talking about just a little bit ago before we hit record.
Is she a Trump supporter?
Close. Close. Very close.
Close.
You're getting hot. Hot. What?
I'm trying to think of who we were talking about. Did she say something bad about Obama? I don't know.
No. She might be dating a Trump supporter.
Oh,
yeah.
I should have put that together.
Yeah. But she's being labeled as a false activist and ally of queer rights because she's allegedly dating a Trump supporter. Her recent stances in support of Black Lives Matter are now being called performative activism.
Which is very common, but...
Yeah, there was a lot of that. A lot of people like just going to protests and like taking selfies and then like leaving.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
Just to get like clout. It's disgusting.
Businesses putting out like announcements and shit like that, and then like punishing their employees for supporting Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Outwardly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, these claims are unsubstantiated and they are based on rumors because she's been very tight-lipped about her personal life. But if it does turn out to be true, it's definitely problematic. The article that I found was very like, oh, here we go, the cancel culture again. Like, kind of like, But even if you're not running around in white hoods, by supporting Trump, you're saying that at the very least being racist or anti LGBT isn't a deal breaker.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, so that's one of them. You didn't get it right. I had to help you.
Well, you know, I'm a
Because these are
disappointment.
super easy, you know?
I'm sorry. Okay, listen. I'm just if I'm put on the spot, it's hard. Okay.
I know. I love doing this. It's so much fun. Well, this one's a little easier. OkCupid is now allowing all users to list their what on their profiles.
If they have coronavirus. If they support Black Lives Matter.
No, that was last week or the week before. I can't remember. This more has to do with the LGBT portion.
They are a part of the LGBT. That's obvious.
They've always had that.
Yeah, I was gonna say
What's important to somebody, especially someone who is trans? She, her, he.
Oh, they're
him.
your pronouns.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to really spell it out for me. I don't even know what I was thinking, but I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. So this allows users to have their pronouns smack dab at the top of their profile, which is a great thing.
That's good.
I'm always nervous as hell about using somebody's pronouns wrong. So this is a cool feature for the dating site.
Yeah.
Michael K., Global Communications Manager at OkCupid. I wouldn't mind having that job.
Global communication.
I would love that job, actually.
Yeah.
Said, for many people, especially non-binary, I can't talk.
Non-binary.
Non-binary and transgender daters. There's nothing more personal. Like I'm messing up as though I've never read the term non-binary before. Binary. Non-binary.
Oh my gosh, Chris is illiterate. Did you know that?
Yeah. There's nothing more personal than our names and pronouns. At OkCupid, we've spent years helping LGBTQ plus daters express themselves more accurately on our platform by adding questions focused on dating as a queer person to expanding gender and orientation options and introducing the pronouns feature for our LGBTQ plus users. Right the fuck on.
That's awesome.
OkCupid.
Yeah.
Good job.
At my school, every email that I get from anybody, it says their pronouns. Like, whenever you get an email from your professor, from whatever, it'll say their pronouns at the bottom.
Oh, that's so nice.
So, yeah, I think that's cool.
I like it. Yay for inclusivity.
Yay.
And speaking of inclusivity, we're going to be inclusive about our places that we get quizzes from in our next segment. We'll be right back with that hot flaming train wreck.
Yay.
Be right back.
Choo choo, bitch.
Choo choo. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you prepared?
Yeah.
Because I think we're back. I think so. Are we back?
It
I
seems
think we're
like
back.
it.
It
Yeah.
seems so.
Pretty sure.
I mean, I heard the transition music, so that means we're back.
Yeah, usually.
And we're back with this week's edition. Oh, wait. Well, guess what? Our little jingle doesn't apply this week
Uh-oh.
because while I was on the prowl for BuzzFeed quizzes, I learned that 17.com makes their own quizzes too. So I thought, why not switch it up a little bit and we'll do this instead.
We're
yeah,
17.
definitely. I was 17 once.
Yeah.
Well, 365 times. I was 17.
What?
I was 17
yeah.
for the whole year
Oh, yeah.
that I was 17.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know anything about 17. Aside from that, they make weird videos on YouTube, but more on that later.
Yeah.
We're going to start with a quiz for Macy entitled, What Kind of Kisser Are You? Assuming you're already a good kisser with a lips emoji. Becoming a great kisser takes practice. Even your favorite celebs have awkward kiss stories. Unfortunately, you have to live through some make-out mistakes and sloppy smooches before you evolve into the amazing kisser we all aspire to be.
Why do they write things like this?
I don't know,
I
but
hate
let's
it so
let's
much.
get into it.
Okay.
All right, what's your favorite? Wait, What kind of kisser? Okay, I forgot for a second what we were trying to end up learning.
Figuring out, yeah.
What's your favorite type of kiss? A classic French kiss or a quick peck?
Let's go with a quick peck.
Okay.
Oh, it shows you how many people picked it.
Yeah, most people like to use the tongue.
Good for them.
Your ideal date night is a romantic dinner or a chill movie night in? I think I can call this one.
Movie night, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because dinner is awkward. You just have to sit there and talk. I'm not good at talking a lot.
That's why you're on a podcast.
Right?
What's your kissing pet peeve? When they're not 100% into it or when there's way too much tongue?
Ew. Way too much tongue is the most disgusting option.
You might think so from your perspective, but too much is bad, but tongue is good. When you when you hook up with your significant other, you tend to feel sexy or comfortable.
The fuck? Comfortable.
That's good.
I'm just literally guessing.
Are you? I didn't know.
Kind of.
Just kidding. Do you think you're a good kisser? Yes, I love to kiss. Or I think I'm okay.
Wait, what's the first option?
Yes, I love to kiss.
That one, because it makes me seem better.
Gotta help your image.
Yeah.
Oh God, I can't scroll because I got stuck in a bunch of GIFs.
Gifts.
The most important quality in your significant other is caring or trustworthy.
Trustworthy. I guess.
Are you into PDA? I don't mind it, or absolutely not.
I don't mind it.
Cool.
Some of y'all go too far, but whatever. It's none of my business.
Some of y'all be wild and
Yeah.
yeah. Where's your favorite spot to kiss? Outside in the rain?
What the fuck?
Or on the couch at home?
In the
It's like,
rain.
Hey, baby, I really want to kiss you. We got to go outside in the rain now.
Yeah, we
Come
gotta go
on.
outside first.
Leave your phone inside. Your go-to lip product is a fun red lip or good old chapstick.
Chapstick. Fucking hate
Yeah.
lipstick.
Would you ever kiss someone on camera? Why not? Or never?
I mean, yes. That's kind of like what I'm trying to
Be
get
that
into.
kiss?
Yeah.
A good kisser is passionate or considerate.
Considerate. Respect.
Yeah. What's your favorite iconic movie kiss?
Okay.
The kiss in the rain in The Notebook or the hot tub kiss in To All the Boys I've Loved Before?
Never seen To All the Boys I've Loved Before and never seen The Notebook, but the only thing that I can picture is the one in The Notebook, so I'm going to say that one.
All right.
Seems like a better story, but I don't know. No shade.
No shade. Which romantic city would you want to go to with your significant other? Paris or Hawaii? The state of Hawaii. Wow.
Yeah.
Hawaii is a state. You
Uh,
might have thought thinking of Honolulu.
right? They don't know geography, Chris.
Yeah.
Hawaii, because it has beaches. Cute.
Yeah. Most people said Paris, but I have to go with Hawaii myself.
Hawaii is more nature. Cities are not inherently romantic, I don't think. I don't know.
Depends. How would you deal with getting rejected from a crush? I'd be embarrassed, but get over it eventually. Crawl into a hole and be scarred forever.
I'd be embarrassed, but I'll get over it eventually.
Yeah. Like, why would you, like, who cares?
Yeah, literally.
They don't do it for you? I have to analyze your responses?
What the fuck? Why are you making us put in work?
Can
Can you even tell what I just said?
To the left. You answered, it's either if you answered more to the left or more to the right, and you answered more to the left, I think. You're a passionate kisser. You crave intense love and fire in your relationships. Hey, a little drama can be fun. Though you love to kiss and are down to experiment, You'd choose romance over adventure any day.
First of all, no. Second of all, I mean, I am an Aries, so
These quizzes make you do so much work.
right now I'm gonna
Wow.
have to do. Work
Sorry,
for your-
BuzzFeed. We're gonna come crawling back to you.
Yeah.
Next week.
Thank you for making it so easy.
Yeah. BuzzFeed just says your soulmate is a hamster.
And you're like, "Yep,
Thanks.
thank you. That makes sense, I guess."
Don't make me have to analyze my responses. What do you have for me? I forget what I picked.
Get ready for this one, Chris. It says, "Should you ask your crush out for Valentine's Day?"
Gotta plan ahead.
Which is far ahead. I don't even know. Do you have a crush?
We're closer to last February than we were to next February.
I don't give a fuck about Valentine's Day or any holiday right now. I'm just trying to survive.
Yeah. And no, I do not have a crush
Well,
because women have cooties.
you're gonna have to describe your crush. So get ready.
Okay.
Pick one of your favorite brunettes.
Casey from Air Traffic Controller.
Got it.
There we go.
Okay. Let's see. To speak or not to speak, that is the Valentine's Day question. You don't want to spend the most romantic holiday of the year alone, but what if you get rejected by your crush when you try to make your move? Put your worries to rest and let the quiz below help determine if you should ask your crush out for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Just let 17 do all the work for you.
All right.
How did you meet your crush? You have a bunch of mutual friends, or they introduced themselves after school one day?
They introduced themselves after school one day.
Because Chris is obviously in school. If you stay home sick from school, your crush asks the next day why you weren't at lunch yesterday, or texts you offering to bring over your assignments.
The text to ask about bringing over the assignments.
Yeah.
These answers are way too long.
Yeah, seriously. What word do your friends use to describe the person you're crushing on? Funny or adorable?
Probably adorable.
When your crush talks to you, they laugh a lot and they might put your arm around. Wait, what? They might put your arm around you occasionally? That's literally what it says.
I'm currently putting my right arm around and touch like I have my right hand on my left cheek.
Oh my God. Or they look straight into your eyes and listen intently.
I'm going to go with look it straight into your eyes and listen intently because that actually makes physical sense.
Yeah, the first one is null and void. How often does your crush mention other girls around you? Sometimes you're close friends, so you share a lot of secrets, or never?
Never.
Never. Your crush is having a party Friday. How do they invite you? By mentioning it to your whole lunch table, or by asking you after class if you're free to come?
By asking you after class if you're free to come.
Have you and your crush ever hung out, just the two of you? Yes, but it was just while we waited for the rest of our friends to show up. Or yes, and it felt kind of datey.
Yes, and it felt kind of datey.
What did your crush get you for your birthday this year? A silly, inexpensive gift, or a mix CD of their new favorite bands?
Who the fuck? What Gen Zer is making mix CDs?
It still happens.
Does it?
It does.
Okay.
I think it's cool, but why would they give you a CD of their favorite bands? Wouldn't it be yours because they're trying to impress you?
No.
I don't know.
Listen, back in the day when I am not convinced that Gen Zers are making a lot of mix CDs.
Some.
Okay, I'm just saying you would make music that you like so you could help that other person understand you more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So mix CD.
Okay. So, I think you answered most out of the right column. Yes, definitely. Okay. If you answered mostly with the right column, sounds like your crush has been trying to send you major signals already. You should definitely ask them out for a date. Take the hint already and ask them if they have plans on February 14th, if they don't ask you first. Wow. Good for you. What the fuck? Why? Also, all the pictures on this quiz are Riverdale. It's from Riverdale.
That's weird.
So, like, great. Now you know. Prepare for February.
Come up to my crush like.
I would marry them if they did that. Love it.
That's fun. Wow, those quizzes are those. I suspect that 17 doesn't have like a community like BuzzFeed does. So those are probably like made by the staff.
Yeah, like grown adults.
And they're very bad. Very bad.
It's so fucking cheesy.
Yeah. And like they called Hawaii a city.
Yeah, it's like if this is my job, I'm gonna do some research on it. At least, like if I don't know.
If you're from the United States and you think that Hawaii is a city,
Yeah, true. Yeah.
we're officially bringing down the ban hammer. We are canceling 17.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh damn.
They're done. They're done
Fuck,
for.
whoa.
But we'll be right back with some special themed advice this week. We'll see you in a minute. We're back. And we have this week's edition of
Real Never Ghost Who Saves the World.
This week's edition is a little different from others. This is a themed segment of advice. And this theme this week is pregnancy. Because I don't know if everybody's familiar with the wonderful Yahoo Answer service, but you can kind of break it down by different categories. We decided to dive right in head first to the pregnancy.
Should be very interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, you're a parent. You know things.
I do.
I sort of know things.
I know a couple of things.
You know. So.
Well, let's get started. This one is from an anonymous person. And they ask, what if you're not that educated about babies, but want to have one? Like, what is the deal with babies? You could do that. See, the thing is, you can read all the books that you want, but they're not going to prepare you for it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because you should probably read up about being pregnant and also what babies need.
Right. Like, is this person the one that wants to get pregnant, or are they just trying to have a kid in general? That's the context we need, but don't have.
You want to have one. I don't know if this is like someone who can carry a baby talking,
Yeah.
or if it's somebody else, like a guy
Yeah.
wanting to get somebody pregnant. Just go on YouTube.
Yeah, or Reddit. Reddit has some real shit, like, stuff they don't tell you about being pregnant and whatever, about having kids.
Yes, Reddit is the number one source. That's the new
Obviously.
what to expect when you're expecting is Reddit.
They'll give
Reddit
it
is
to you
the new-
straight. The gory details.
You can pick up books. You can ask your close friends who have had babies, but they'll probably also tell you that none of that's probably going to prepare you well. As long as you have just get the basics, like what can you do or don't do during pregnancy, or
Right.
like what are the basics of keeping this little thing alive?
Exactly. Because, like, every baby's pretty kind of different, too, right? Like, with how their temperament and how they act and stuff.
Oh yes,
So.
very much so. Don't expect to get much sleep because baby doesn't give a shit about your sleep schedule. Babies have a pre-programmed vendetta against you getting any sort of like meaningful slumber. So just be prepared for that. Don't drop baby.
Yeah.
Don't leave baby outside.
Right. Correct.
Don't involve baby in your aspiring stuntman activities.
Gosh. Well, why? I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
No, don't do.
Depends on how hardy the baby is. You might need to perform several drop tests just to see how baby holds up
Oh no. Oh no.
to
Oh
gauge
jeez.
what sort of activities would be appropriate for
No,
baby.
No. Don't.
Baby bathes in little baby bathtub, not in washing machine.
Yeah. Believe it or not, learn
And-
that one the hard way.
You dry baby off with little baby towels and not with the dryer.
Damn.
Baby is not garments.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Unless you put it on the delicate setting.
Then it's fine. Just let
Just
them
kidding.
roll.
Don't do this.
Let them tumble.
I don't think anybody would take us seriously, but just in case.
Just in case these fucking
don't
people.
do that. Okay.
You'd think also, like, it seems like a lot of people, you would think certain things about raising a child would be common sense, but a lot of people don't know
Yeah.
those things.
Don't let baby around dingo.
True.
Yeah.
True. Don't let your babies play with dogs and shit and like fucking cat. Like I see people letting their babies like crawl over dogs and stuff, and it makes me really nervous.
Yeah, that would make me nervous too. Don't allow baby to play with circular saw
Right.
or table saw
Right.
or hammer.
Or outlet.
Yeah. Don't let baby play with knife.
Don't let baby run with scissors.
But yeah, just follow that advice and you'll be good to go.
Yeah. We should be your first source.
Yeah. We know what we're talking about. Just be smart with baby. Babies are like fairly easily troubleshooted. They are either hungry, tired, bored, or they poop themselves.
Right.
So like just start on that list and work your way down and make sure all those things are taken care of, and you'll probably get baby to stop crying.
Probably.
Yeah.
If not, we're not liable.
Or they just want to cry.
Yeah, that's the shit of it, isn't it?
Yeah. They don't care about you.
Sucks to suck, bro.
Yeah. Well, what do we have up next, BC?
Another one from Anonymous. I'm gonna read this how it's written first. WDYT. So, what do you think of the name Wizard? I think is how they're trying to have it be pronounced, and it's spelled WHYZZARD. Okay, so what do you think of the name Wizard for a boy? That's their question.
Oh man. It's not the weirdest name I've ever seen.
Why would you do that to them, though?
That would be a horrible thing to do to a baby.
Like,
Wizard.
Wizard.
Why would you?
The wizard.
People don't really think about the future of their child when they name them sometimes.
Think of them being in school and like the teacher's like, what? Wizard? Wizard? Are you Wizard? Raise your hand. Like, no. Because you know a teacher would fucking pronounce it like that.
Yeah. I know some people who have chosen very questionable names for their kids, but I'm not going to say any of them specifically, because on the off chance that this actually gets listeners, I don't want them to be mad at me. Like, it's good to be creative, but I feel like that's one spot where you gotta just like kind of be boring a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Just, if you want to have an interesting spelling, that's fine. But like, let's stay within the general scope of what names are, whether it's English names or names from around the world. Like, and stay within your. It's usually wise to stay within your cultural influence on names.
Right.
Like, you shouldn't be appropriating names from other cultures and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's better to make it too normal, and then they can, like, if they want to change it later on, sure, why not? But like, then to make it crazy and they're like, I hate this, and they have traumatic experiences because of it, and then they have to change it to something normal.
Yeah, like, this is appropriate. The name Wizard is like appropriating nerd culture, and nobody's okay with it.
But
nobody's happy with it.
If we take a step back, though, it honestly is sort of sick. Like, my name's Wizard, but I mean, it's just gonna make you sound like a gigantic fucking nerd your whole life.
But then your nickname is Wiz.
Oh yeah, that's true. Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, but
you could call him Z. I would just be like, call me Z, because there's Z's in it.
Or Dub.
Yeah.
Call me Dub. So no, bad name. Like, the question that I ask is in the name, why? Like, it's spelled WHYZZARD. Yeah, why? No. Please don't.
Please don't.
Please don't do that. I hope you listen to this. Not a good idea.
No.
Not a good idea. They're gonna make fun of him. No. Bad parent.
Slap on the hand.
Yeah, so this one is from Tommy. Finally, somebody wants to put their name on it.
All right. Must be serious.
Now, this one, I got a little bit excited to answer this one because nobody else had answered. So I actually answered it last night. I guess we can read our answer to it because it was actually chosen as his favorite answer.
Wow. Good
We're so
job.
fancy. You know, I just want to thank, for this accomplishment.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where I'd be without him.
Where would any of us be without Jason Derulo?
Absolutely nowhere. But the question is, how to comfort your wife through labor. Oof. My wife is having our second baby in April. It's been a while since we've done this. It's been almost 11 years, so it's been a long time. How can I help her through it? And I guess I'll just read our answer because that sums it up pretty well.
Yeah.
As a parent twice over, I think I might be able to help. Yeah.
You're a pro.
Labor can be incredibly stressful. Obviously, she's going to be in a lot of pain and discomfort. The best thing you can possibly do is be there for her, no questions asked. If she needs a little space, give it. If she wants you to run to the vending machine for a candy bar, do it. This is your moment to be supportive to agree you've never been before. Every woman is different in what she needs, so the specifics are tough. Talk to her about what might calm her. Make sure to have a bag of items ready to go because when that baby decides to come, it's on. Ensure that phones and other devices are charged and ready to go. The less she has to worry about that might go wrong, the more she'll be able to focus on labor. Remove any and all barriers to her peace of mind and comfort. During delivery, find out where she'd like you to be. For both of the deliveries with the mother of my two boys, I was at the top of the bed next to her just holding her hand. The best thing you can possibly do is listen, understand, act when needed, and prepare for the single most incredible day of your lives. Signed, us, with a shameless plug for the podcast.
Applause. Because some fathers I feel just fucking stand there and like, what the fuck? And like just stand there and don't do anything. And they're just like lame about it. So that's really good.
You just gotta be attentive and like prepare for it. You
Yeah.
gotta have we had a duffel bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have heard the story 3,000 times about how when my great grandfather was born, he was born at like home and his dad passed out.
Oh wow.
In the middle of his mom giving birth to him. Like, so
Weak.
try not to do that.
I didn't pass out, but I also didn't look.
Yeah, I
don't know why you would.
Don't recommend it.
Or when people film it.
Yeah, I think it's for educational purposes though, usually, right?
No, some people like personally film it. I've
Oh.
heard. Which is really weird because I don't want
Yeah.
to see that. Dude, this is like, yeah, it's a miracle, blah, blah, blah. But like, it's gross.
It is. It would kind of give you a better understanding of the sheer fucking craziness that she's going through.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think that she wants to really know what it looks like. I wouldn't want to know what it looks like at the present moment when I'm doing it. So like, no.
No, that would be horrible.
Yeah.
Just stay with her, stay by her side, and just don't look down.
Don't look
And you'll
down.
be totally fine.
Especially if it's a C-section.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be. Well, they have the little curtain, right? I think I've
They
seen
do.
C-section, so like you'd be able to still avoid seeing it.
You could. But if you stood up and like looked over,
Yeah,
yeah.
that'd be horrible. I don't know. I just didn't feel any need to see that.
No.
Yeah,
No.
just give me baby and we're good to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Help her out down there. I couldn't even imagine. I would hate to have the ability to bear children.
Right?
Yeah.
Like all the women that I know that have had to get like stitches too after they've given birth, like chose not to ask any questions about it. They're like, just fucking do it. I don't want to know. I don't
Yeah.
need to know. I don't want to freak myself out about it, So yeah, fuck that, dude. Fuck that. Fuck that.
It's not for everybody.
No.
That's for sure. And never feel pressured to have kids. There are people out there who are really weird about that. Like they're like, "Oh, why aren't you a mommy yet? Like why aren't you
Right.
Yeah.
I
Why aren't you having kids yet?" It's like shut up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean that's kind of like in my family it's expected.
Really?
So it's like, well, I mean,
You're expected to be expecting.
pretty much, yeah. At least for like my grandparents and stuff. And so it's like, no. Sorry, Grandma. I'm gonna have to wait.
Yeah, there's no reason for you to have a baby right now. That'd be really just odd. Okay.
Can you fucking imagine that shit?
So I think we look at that. I hope if Tommy is listening, just all the best.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's going to be great. Just prepare. You already have a vague idea. So you have a leg up on most people. Because by the second time around, it's a little bit more like, not routine, but like a lot of the mystery is gone.
Right.
Yeah.
You have a better idea.
So you got this. And I bet your baby's going to be super cute. And not like one of those ugly babies.
Oh, shit. I hope not. If so, sorry.
Sorry, ugly babies, if you're listening. I didn't mean it.
There's pictures of me as a baby in our house. I'm like, Mom, no. Like, I wasn't that cute. She's like, yes, you were. You were the cutest thing ever. It's like, if you're a mother, it's a little different.
All right. What do we have up next?
Well, another one from Anonymous in baby names. Okay. Who is a trustworthy drop shipper for Taobao? Taobao.
For Taobao. And this was in pregnancy.
Yes. Pregnancy and parenting. So.
Well, I mean, drop shipping is you know how it is.
You know how it is.
You know how it is when you're drop shipping.
Yeah.
You never know who to trust.
All the time. Yeah.
You just don't know.
Yeah.
But I've heard good things about Lawrence Cooper.
Okay.
Have you heard of Lawrence? You
No.
know Lawrence?
I don't.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
He's dating Amy Russell.
Who the fuck is that?
You know these people.
Who are? No, I don't know anybody.
This is a random name generator.
Yeah, I could see that.
I've also heard good things about Anna Campbell.
What about Adam Smith?
No.
No. Okay.
No, he did that one thing. He like, remember what he did to Christine Anderson?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's cool though.
Yeah, she's mad cool. I would drop ship with her all the time on Weibo, Bao.
Taobao?
Taobao?
Taobao. Way Bao Bao? What?
Taobao. I've heard good. I know Sean Howard is like the king of this stuff.
Yeah.
He's a legend in the industry.
Catherine Peterson is like, she's like right below him,
Yeah.
in terms of, she's pretty cool.
But when you gotta like work up in the echelons, like you gotta work up to the big, names in the industry.
Right.
Like, Zola Cervantes.
Right. Or Jonelle Toledo.
Yeah. These are the real heavy hitters. They can drop ship anything.
Anything.
If you wanted to drop ship a car, you go to them.
Just fuck it. Yeah. No problem. No questions asked. They'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Andre Sweat.
Andrea Sweat.
Andrea Sweat.
Yeah. Abram Lloyd. I heard that they're married.
or Nympha Wallen.
Ann Streeter.
Yeah. You know who I've also heard is really good at this stuff?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Drop shipper.
Not surprised.
Yeah. Oh, and also
John C.
Yeah.
so if you're on Baotao and you want to Taobao. Well,
What?
Taobao?
Yes.
Okay. Just hit up John Cena.
He can do anything.
I'm sure you can get pregnancy supplies drop shipped to you.
Yeah.
Like they make those because like sometimes it's nice to lay prone, like on your stomach,
What's that?
like lay on your stomach.
Oh.
But you can't when you're pregnant.
Right.
So they make those like round pillows with a
Yes.
cutout in the middle.
I want those for me right now. They look really comfortable.
Yeah. So I'm sure you can have one of those drop shipped to you.
Right.
You just gotta get in touch with Rosanna Hinton.
Yes.
I hope everybody's writing these down because this is how you break into the world of drop shipping.
It's very important and you should definitely be paying attention.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So our next question, I think it was from Anonymous, but they've since deleted it, and you'll understand why. Eating edibles while pregnant, okay, with 4 question marks. Is it okay to do this? I know that smoking is bad for the baby because of the lungs, but what about if I eat it instead? It won't affect the baby's stomach or anything because I eat a good diet. So, this is another one that when I saw this one, I had to answer it like then and there. I couldn't wait for us to record to answer this question because, oh my God, the baby.
Right.
I don't know. Obviously, I left an answer saying that you probably shouldn't. Now, it depends because he didn't mention anything about whether this was like a medical use. I mean, edibles, if you're having edibles, then it's probably medical use, depending on the state. Because, I mean, you can get edibles here in Pennsylvania.
Right.
If you have a marijuana card, which I really want to get.
Fucking blaze it.
I can.
Do
for
it.
anxiety.
Do it.
But
I could, but
yeah.
I don't want.
Nah.
We're good.
We're good.
I got chemical pills.
Chemical pills. So it seems like a lot of the research is conflicted on whether this is okay. Some of the bad effects, like she's kind of alluded to a little bit, is from the actual act of igniting marijuana.
Right. Breathing it in.
Yeah. But there's also research out there that is beginning to suggest that you actually shouldn't even start consuming THC until you're like 24 or 25.
Oh, really?
Because it can have an effect on developing brains, and around that age is when your brain's kind of like set in.
Right. Right.
When it's settled in a little bit more. My real answer would be if this is for medical purposes, you should talk to your OB about it.
Yeah.
And perhaps try to see if lower doses can work the same. But if it's recreational, just stop.
Yeah, no, there's no reason. There's no purpose.
Women have to stop drinking all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that hard.
Right. No.
to stop, consuming marijuana. That's only if it's recreational. If it's medicinal, just talk to your doc.
Yeah. When in doubt, just if you think it might be dangerous, just don't do it.
If I was a woman, and I'm completely pro pot, like I think it should be legal 100% for recreational use.
Right.
Personally. But you got to be careful with the baby.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to your doctor to find out if pot is right for you.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? I hope that we have commercials like that in the future.
We will. Okay.
All right. This is incredible.
I don't know what this is about at all. I have no idea what this is really about. Like, I don't.
Oh my gosh.
What do we have?
So this is from Anne. In
Anne.
pregnancy. How to make sprout baby? I want a kid, but I don't want to go through the pain of childbirth, and I'd be too scared to have sex, but it's S*X, like she's censoring it.
Censored it.
Whilst pregnant, but I also don't want to adopt. I read online about sprout baby, but I don't know how to make one because there aren't any instructions. Please help.
How to make a sprout baby.
Okay, I'm gonna read one of the answers from somebody. From Anonymous. Plant seam bean sprout seeds in some sand and water daily, Skippy. That's what it fucking says.
That's helpful. Like, you don't want to go through the tree. I wonder. No, I'm not going to assume that there's an app. It's called Sprout, but I think it's. Oh wow, who would track that stuff? It's like an app that like you track your last feeding, track how long ago they slept, track how long ago the diaper was and was it wet.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
Who has time for that, honestly?
I don't. That would be crazy. I couldn't imagine doing that. I don't think that's what they're talking about. What are they talking about?
I don't.
Do you think?
No.
Do you think they're talking about in vitro fertilization, or like a surrogate?
Very possible, but they're like, well, there aren't any instructions, and it's like,
Well, it's
what?
having a surrogate isn't usually like a do-it-yourself kind of thing,
Right?
or in vitro, unless you're like really, really good at test tubes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And pipettes.
She doesn't. Okay, they don't want to go through the pain of childbirth, and they don't want to have sex while pregnant. So I don't know how that even correlates with anything. But okay, but they don't want to adopt. So it's like the only other thing is
Sprout baby.
Sprout.
There aren't any instructions. What are you going on about? Like, I can't even make fun of this because I have no idea what it is.
I'm looking at their profile. There's only one question and that's it. But there's a lot of answers. Okay.
Well, somebody also typed in "what's a sprout baby" and they got that app that I was talking about. I don't.
Okay. I found one of their answers on another question, and the question was name for a car. Also, this was in baby names. Somebody asked us in baby names, said, name for a car, what would you name an old green Kia Soul? I feel like it would be masculine. And this person, Anne or whatever her name is, says Kermit Schlong, because then you could say, would you like a ride on Kermit Schlong?
What?
This person is iconic.
I feel like they're a troll, so I don't know if I can take this seriously.
One of their other answers is, you a thought.
Okay, we don't want to go through the pain of childbirth. Too scared to have sex while pregnant. Don't want to adopt. They have to be in a surrogate.
Right.
Like when you take one of her eggs and your partner's sperm, put it together in vitro, and implant it in a surrogate.
Right.
Do people call that a sprout baby? Because
I've never in my life heard that.
Because like just looking at what they don't want versus what is available,
right,
and eliminating what you're left with is in vitro.
Exactly. That's the only thing left.
But I feel like I'm wasting brain time.
Yeah.
Trying to answer this one because I don't think they're sincere.
No, Anne, you fucking can't. Goodbye.
And well, sex isn't a bad word. We don't censor sex because I'm done censoring words. We're not adding words that are censored. We have clitoris and that's it. That's it. And speaking of that's it for this segment. So we're going to be right back after I angrily punch some pillows or something like that because Anne made me mad.
I need to get my brain back on track.
We'll be right back. All right, ladies, we're back.
Just ladies?
Yeah, just this one's just for the ladies.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
Great.
This is for everybody because everybody has been the victim of spam at some point in their lives. Get emails about dick pills and stuff like that.
Yeah, just check your spam folder. It's there.
And you know, we have a wholesome production here. You know, we play by the rules and stuff like that. So we thought we were immune to getting hit with spam, but we did. And I think it's because we use hashtags a lot on Instagram.
Possibly.
I before I get into this, I wonder which of our hashtags the spam person was looking at and they found us.
Maybe sex,
Probably sex.
love.
Sex. What does the sex hashtag take you to on Instagram? Oh, so you're not even there. You're not even able to look at the hashtag that is sex on Instagram. Today I learned.
Interesting.
We'll be taking that hashtag promptly off of our podcast posts.
What the fuck?
Maybe,
love then.
yeah, maybe dating sex.
Very true.
But I'm kind of dancing around it. Somebody commented on one of our highlight videos, and they put. Do you want to read it, Macy?
Sure. This is. Should I say their username?
Yeah, why not? Who cares?
The username is LukZzy, LUKZZY 33080. I'm here to give. First of all, this isn't like every word has a capitalized first letter. Just want to let you know.
Fascinating.
I'm here to give my testimony about a doctor who helped me in my life. I was infected with in all caps, herpes simplex virus in 2015. I went to many hospitals for cure, but there was no solution. So I was thinking how I can get a solution out so that my body can be okay. One day, I was in the riverside thinking where I can go to get solution. So a lady walked to me telling me why I am so sad, and I opened up all to her, telling her my problem. She told me that she can help me out. She introduced me to a doctor who uses herbal medication to cure herpes simplex virus and gave me his email, so I mail him. He told me all the things I need to do and also gave me instructions to take, which I followed properly. Before I knew what is happening, after 2 weeks, the herpes simplex virus that was in my body got vanished. So if you are also heartbroken and also need a help, you can also contact him through at herbal_doctor_ncube.1.
You know, I love when my maladies just sort of get vanished.
Right?
Fantastic.
Just out of thin air, just like, psh, bye.
You have like a pimple on my face, and I'm like, get vanished.
Gone.
Done.
The next day.
I spit on you, coronavirus.
Fuck you, coronavirus.
That was a kiss.
Whatever spitting sounds like, we don't know.
Gotta kiss the coronavirus. Well, I saw this comment. I was like, how about that? And I almost just deleted it. But then I thought, well, this could be funny, maybe. I clicked on the account that it linked to. And it took us, of course, to Dr. Ncube's Instagram page. It has about 1,400 followers. How? I don't know. But in his bio, he says, you can get cures today from
COVID-19,
herpes 1 and 2, HIV, weight loss, HPV, and penis enlargement. Because if your schlong is too long,
Yeah, dude.
Dr. Ncube will help you get a tiny little penis.
Yep.
He will cure you from your penis enlargement. Thank God.
He's the hero that we need.
You know, sometimes, and like this page is really weird. There's some really weird images. We're currently looking at on the giant TV in front of us a bronze statue of a man with an enormous dick.
Like full frontal.
Yeah, it's like, and he's wearing a hat, and that's it.
He's holding a ladder.
A ladder. Yeah, it looks like he's maybe at the top of a ladder.
With
It's
his
so
dick
weird.
out. Dick's
I
out.
recommend everybody look at this. Maybe.
Yeah, just don't click on
There's
the
just
website.
some really weird posts.
What the fuck? Hold on a second. That's a picture of a little girl holding a sign that says, I'm cancer free, and they're claiming it as though they did that.
Oh no. Yeah, I think they are implying by posting that they can cure cancer.
With herbs.
No, that's
the
not how it works.
Fuck.
Do we think? Do we really think that
Ew.
this guy is just sort of hoarding the cure for cancer?
What the fuck? Is that
There's
pictures
some-
of...
I believe herpes.
Ew! Why would you fucking put... Okay.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
There's... hey,
Hold on, what the fuck?
There's a oh my gosh.
The same picture of the naked guy in like in bronze is also posted 2 weeks ago. Same picture, but now it has a caption that says, "Learn how to improve your poor performance to the best state, regain your confidence, and perform wonderfully without side effect." And this girl commented like, "Oh my God," with like an embarrassed, the monkey with his hands over his eyes emoji.
Crying, laughing emoji.
Oh, jeez. I bet that girl just saw a dick for the first time.
Oh no.
There's
Oh my
like
gosh,
a bunch
what
of things about like with skin conditions and stuff. Some guy getting his hair back.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers. I bet this is for penis enlargement.
Representing dicks.
Yeah, penis enlargement pills. There's like 3 different sizes.
It literally says dick enlargement pills. He has
Dick
hashtag dick
enlargement
enlargement pills. What
Like the one,
fuck?
like there's 3 separate pictures of cucumbers, but it's the same picture of the cucumber, just scaled up.
Yeah, literally. You can fucking tell. Yeah.
With all the JPEG.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Like it is so fuzzy.
It says tea tree oil cures yeast infections. Wow, I didn't know that. Apple cider vinegar. Bitch, you can't use apple cider vinegar for everything. The Facebook moms think that too. And it's like, you can't.
No,
oh my
it's
God.
not for everything, guys. Like, calm down. There are actual things. People are weird. I feel like these pictures are stolen.
They have to be.
Like, there's no way that this, because as we'll get into when we actually go to the website, we see some inconsistencies that lead me to believe that this whole thing is fake. This whole page was set up just to get people to go to the scam website, which we'll go to now. Okay, so his website is just all stock images. It's really hard to scale the website the right way because everything gets all messed up. It's not a very well made website. They've got elements falling behind other elements and everything's bad. Like, he claims to be able to help you with cancer detoxification, which is also bullshit. Sorry. Oh, I can't read it fast enough because the little carousel keeps moving. Diabetes, lungs, kidney, liver, heart disease. So if you're tired of your lungs, kidney, and liver, you can get rid of them.
Apparently. Herpes and then
et
etc.
Like, whatever you got.
Whatever
Bring
the
it
fuck.
to me.
And then he has a number for his WhatsApp.
Yeah, so you can get in touch with him via WhatsApp,
That's
which
what
is really
everybody does.
wild. And I just, it was drawn, it just struck me like, oh, you can cure herpes. That's how it's a link to our shows through herpes. The link between us and Dr. N Cube is herpes.
Yeah, we all have
And
herpes.
HIV. Sexually transmitted diseases are in our wheelhouse.
True. We don't actually have herpes, by the way.
I do not have herpes.
Just to let you know. Operating hours Monday through Friday, 8 to 20. I guess that's military time.
And the one thing that really struck me, obviously, like, if you pay this person, you're not going to get anything
No.
back. So
You do it to be
this
like
is
fucking apple
definitely a website that was built by somebody who's a non-native English speaker. And all the power to people who try to learn English because it's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, anybody who can learn English, I just don't know how they did it. I believe that they may have superpowers.
Seriously.
So I just wanted to say that. But one of the things I learned in grad school is about discourse analysis and understanding words that are used and how they're used and the meaning behind the words that aren't explicitly stated.
Mm-hmm.
All of these, they have a bunch of testimonials from people of different backgrounds and locations and things. Yet they all have the testimonials are all written in the same kind of non-native English speaker type of English.
Right.
So they're clearly written by the same person.
Right.
And they're not real. Like, free from hepatitis B for over 6 years. I'm Betty Andy from Canada. I was diagnosed with hepatitis B 6 years ago. I live in, with a comma, I lived in pain with the knowledge that I wasn't going to ever be well, okay, comma, I contacted so many herbal doctors about herbs to cure me and ended up spending some amount of money, but I never got better. That is one sentence. I was determined to get my lifestyle back and to be able to do things am restricted from doing. So one day I saw a lady's post on how this man, Dr. Ncube, cured her from the virus with his herbal medicine. I contacted him through his email. We spoke even on the phone, comma. I told him all that I was going through, and he told me not to worry, that everything will be more better again. So he prepared a herbal medicine and sent it to me through FedEx courier company and told me the dosage, comma, after 14 days. Okay. So
but first of all, also at the bottom it says who this is from, and it's from Betty Cole. But at the beginning she says her name's Betty Andy.
Betty Andy, yeah. And then like, if we have another one, I was cured of 4 years genital herpes.
There's no punctuation. I mean, like there's no
like it's clearly written by the same person.
Yeah.
Like, hello everyone, am Vijay Singh from Indian. Now, would somebody from India call their country Indian?
No.
Like that. No. I'm very happy today to share this amazing testimony as Ncube, the herbal doctor, was able to cure me from my herpes virus with his herbal medicine. Okay. I was been diagnosed of HSV2 for a period of 4 years and have tried different methods of treatment to ensure that I was cured of this terrible disease, but none worked for me. I so much believed there's a cure out there somewhere, and we've been blinded to the facts that medical doctors hides that from us, comma. I was really desperate as I was losing almost everything due to my illness, comma. A few months ago, while I was checking the internet, I saw a different recommendation about Ncube on how he have been using his herbal medicines to treat and cure people, comma. I contacted him and told him how I got his contact. Yeah.
It's one run-on sentence.
Like, it is so obvious that some scammer wrote all of these. Like, VJ, and like people will have different ways of writing. They're all the same.
Listen, I lived in pain with the knowledge that I wasn't going to ever be well okay. That's the same thing that was on the other one.
Oh, yep.
That's the same exact thing.
Jesus.
And ended up spending some amount of money, but I never got better. I was determined to get my lifestyle back. One day I saw a lady's post on how herbal Dr. Ncube cured her from the virus. It's the same fucking thing. They practically copied and pasted it.
I know.
And it's a different woman, supposedly.
How to order. How to place an order by payment. Orders are made payable via bank transfer, World Remit transfer, Western Union, MoneyGram.
Oh my gosh.
That is the worst way to do it. That screams of scam.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
PayPal is not available in the country Nigeria to receive payment, but it is available here to send payment outside the country.
Oh my God. And none of the pictures are loading? Like, it's just a terribly maintained website?
Yeah.
I just wanted to point this out because this is just so weird, and people shouldn't believe everything that they see. Shouldn't believe us. Don't believe anything we say either.
Yeah, well,
obviously. Maybe Dr. Ncube is totally on the up and up, and we're just assholes.
Very true.
Yeah.
Fucking doubt it, but
No,
what is
definitely
this
not.
Shit? What is this shit? Oh, all the
About
awards
me.
that he's gotten. I can't scroll.
I am like totally convinced that all the pictures of his awards on, like, everything is stolen from somebody.
Right.
Like,
right.
he just stole it all from. All people suffer all the time with these sexually transmitted diseases and small penises. If only we're looking in the wrong place. Obviously, it was Dr. Ncube all the time, the whole time.
I'm just gonna send everybody to him now.
Yeah, no matter what you got, etc. He covers everything.
Yeah, I just went to the doctors. That was awful decision. I should have gone to Dr. Ncube.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Duh.
Duh.
I can't believe you went anywhere else.
I was
Jesus.
so dumb, dude.
It's just so weird. And they found us of all people. They commented on our podcast Instagram. So we had to start some beef.
What if they comment again?
I don't know, man.
It's gonna be so funny.
We'll have to put this in a highlight. We're gonna put this in a highlight, and we're gonna tag Dr. Ncube
Oh
on
my
the
gosh.
Instagram post.
You
Good, so people don't get fucking scammed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Or if you want to be on the show and explain yourself and explain all the inconsistencies that we found, so be it. Come on the show. We can Skype you in. No problem.
Yep,
Just let us know.
we'll do it.
We'll answer for our sins. But I suspect you'll be the one answering for your sins.
Duh, duh, duh.
Against website design.
Literally, this fucking format.
Like he has a picture with
Ugh.
dark elements in the image with black text over top, so it's like barely legible.
And the picture itself is extremely pixelated. You can barely fucking see anything properly.
Like they just took a random picture of an herb shop. A legitimate
shop.
looking herb shop.
Yeah,
Like why would you put anyway,
this is pyramid scheme shit.
I think we've been through a lot.
Yeah.
We should probably end it there
It's time to be done.
because we gotta prepare ourselves for Dr. N Cube coming after us.
Well, everybody, that'll be our show for this week. Credit goes to Lucas Pittman for Mama Swing, our theme music. Consider subscribing to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever classy podcasts are found.
We're also on Instagram and Facebook at Never Ghosted, except for you, Dr. N Cube. Thank you so much for listening. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Welcome to the Trump administration. Have you watched Hamilton yet?
No, I haven't had time because I've
It's
been
really
working
fucking
this.
good.
I know. I want to watch it so bad.
Here we go.
Hello, you people know a lot about trucks. Bing, 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 bong. China. Bing, bing, bong. Obamacare. Bing, 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 bong, 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 bong. Get those lights off. Bing, 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 bing.